Capricorn, welcome to your first reading for 2023 with me, Adrian Nelson, your Psychic Tarot reader. I hope you had a good New Year's, and I hope that 2023 is the best year of your entire life for your highest good, obviously, always and only, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. Okay, so this is a general reading for love for 2023. I'm just taking it sort of like across the board for the whole year. And then obviously with the weekly readings, you can come and check in the finer details. This is a general reading. Please take it as it resonates. For all of you who've been supporting me, I really appreciate that. And if you are new here, welcome. And I hope that you will consider subscribing to the channel. Let's see, Capricorn. What is it that you need to be aware of when it comes to love? This card is really coming out. And the Seven of Discs, which says failure. Do not despair. Do not despair. Okay, so this card is speaking about the failures of the past. So when it comes to love, my beautiful Capricorn, you may have given it more than one shot, and it may almost feel like you kept on circling back to the same space that isn't working for you. The same hurtful space that isn't working for you. But the thing is, though, is that with every single step that you took, Capricorn, there was a lesson for you to learn along the way. And, a lot of times we don't like the experience that we have, but at the end, the payoff is really, really worth it. And this is the case for you. I feel that there's become quite a lot of clarity for what it is that you don't want in love. And something that a lot of people aren't always aware of is that life can be very tough for you because you love to share. There is this myth that Capricorns are so self-centered and they don't care about other people and it's all about them, it's all about them. But when you really know Capricorn, even from a very young age, they are very giving, very kind people who will far too many times sacrifice themselves at the stake just to keep a smile on somebody else's face, And that could have happened for you many times in love, but it's every single time you learned a lesson. And I like the fact that you learned the lesson, sort of like put it in your basket of experience, but didn't go forward being a hateful person. That's what I love, because emotions can so easily turn us into a person that is just bitter. It can happen. So let's look at your tarot. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Making some beautiful peace here, which I love. You got the Sun, you got the Five of Wands, you got the Seven of Swords. All right. So when it comes to love, beautiful Capricorns, all the goodies are coming your way. Everything that's amazing. And the Sun energy, like if you take a look at this red sort of flag thingamajig that this character is blowing here, it is the things that you've overcome. The things that would have broken you or made you burst into tears or make you feel devalued. All those difficult things that we need to deal with sometimes in life and in love, you've dealt with them. And now you're in a space where your energy is of such a nature that you only attract to you the kind of love that sort of like celebrates the unique being of who you are, a soul having a human being experience, It does mean for some of you that there might be some separations, but even if there are, I feel it being very, very peaceful. Some of you may have entered into connections with another person, when you weren't sort of fully ready for it, or you may have just been blocking love, and you'd be like, no, I'm not open to love, I'm not going to do it, it's a hurtful thing, it's a crappy thing, it messes with your feelings and your emotions, I'm never going to go there. Some of you may have been like that, but I can see that you've basically grown up. Yeah, you've become stronger in the emotions, you are capable of dealing with more, and whereas before you may have been very avoiding of love, now you're like, you know what? There's obviously a couple of things that I need to work through. And look at this. Seven of Discs, which is the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So you might be, and 7 is that energy of being ready for next and new, because it's the number before 8, which is infinity. So some of you do realize that maybe you need to clean out your closet a little bit. You know, you need to maybe forgive a little bit, let go, address certain matters with others, with yourself. But what I do like is that you are not fighting. And I'm going to encourage you that, you know, that if you do need to talk to others about love, if there's some, you know, if there's a little bit of a snaky in the grass that you need to address, proactively do your best to avoid any sort of fighting. You know, I feel that for some of you, you might be dealing with an energy where somebody could say, yeah, but you did this and you did that before. But if you, when you show up with good intentions and you do your best to not pick a fight, because remember, when somebody can pick a fight with you, they know you really well. And, you know, when you fight back, you prove them right. So don't buy into any fights. Stay on the good side. Stay on the good track. Clear your energy. Move forward in prosperous light. Okay? Because yes, there's love, but there are still some issues that need to be addressed. Okay? So let's clarify that sun energy. Let's see what it is that we've got there with that sun energy for you. And it's interesting because when I looked at the bottom of the deck, I also saw the moon. You know, so it's a divine counterpart balance. So for Capricorn, what is it that they need to know, please? Angels, guides and guardians. What does my beautiful Capricorns need to know about love? What do they need to be aware of? What is going to benefit them? What's going to be for their highest good? Yep. Happy announcements. Pum, 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 pum. Pum, 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 pum. For some of you, it is now that time. Not joking about it. 4 of Wands, King of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. So some of you could be a little bit freaked out because, you know, it's high level commitment time, marriage time, engagement time, renewing the vows time, unpacking the suitcase that you packed to leave, you know, canceling the ticket that you booked to leave, that sort of thing, reaching a peaceful resolution, giving love a second chance. So you might be, maybe you kind of felt like, listen, this is the end of the road. No, it's the beginning of the road, you know. And sometimes it can scare us, but you are ready for love. You are ready, powerfully so, ready for love. You are ready for all the beauty that comes with love, okay? You are ready for all the benefits that come with love. And yeah, there is panic, there is fear. You know, there's your heart going a little bit poof poof, and maybe you're just shitting yourself just a little bit, or maybe quite a lot. And that's okay. Because a lot of times when you're feeling fear, it's also a good indication that you're going in the right direction, you know. I always get a little concerned when I get people that are so, you know, confident. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to make it work. It's going to be great. And like, okay, I hear you, and I'm, you know, very happy for your enthusiasm, and I support you. But if you thought about this clearly, and I can see that you have, and that you are, and that is why you're having that fear coming up. So allow yourself to feel what you feel, so you can also allow it to flow through you, you know. Could be some stuck emotions in here. Maybe you didn't expect to be at the space again, so, you know, some old fears are coming up. All right. Clarifying the 5 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles, the Tower, and the 10 of Swords. Now, this looks familiar. Who had this? I think it was Gemini. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, or you just need to look at the Gemini reading, or you've got strong Gemini in your chart. But there's positive changes here. You may be seeing, or rather you may be foreseeing, and, you know, being highly concerned about problems that will not come to pass. Because there's positive changes here. You on board, they on board. All right? And it might be that you haven't met this person yet, you're about to meet them. But for most of you, I feel that you're dealing with someone already. Some of you are still releasing the past, But this is also a spiritual cleansing that's happening here. Maybe you want to, I don't know, have a ceremony together with someone where you maybe sit back, and this is just an example, but, you know, cross-legged on the beach, looking directly into each other's eyes, taking it very seriously, and speaking to this person. Honestly, don't rehearse anything. You know, speak honestly from your heart. Let them hear your heart. It's not so much the words that you use, it's the action that you take. Because together, you can release your fears and their fears. All right? Working together. Very beautiful here. Releasing old fears. Positive changing. Let's look at that Seven of Swords. A lot of the things that you're worrying about are not going to happen, but you know, so first of all, you need to cry the tears that you need to cry so you can work the emotions out and through. Then you can be of a more sober state of mind. Then you want to do it together. You know, work it together. And it does maybe mean for some of you that you might need to take like 3, 4, 5 days out on your own. Explain to the person that you're dealing with why you need time, where you're going to take time, and when you will be back. Don't just go incognito, all right? No missing in action vibes here. Let's see the Seven of Swords. If you do that, you will break trust. And once trust is broken, there's no point in having a connection. Okay? Page of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay? Allow yourself to feel. Remember, a lot of times we feel that we are dealing with fears and stuff, but the other person might be dealing with it as well. So don't be self-centered. And you might not mean to be, but you could be so, sort of like without meaning to be. Alright? Show yourself. So you need to get rid of those tears. You need to cry those tears so that you can show up authentically, not just for the other person, but also for yourself. You may have lost yourself a little bit in all of that healing stuff that was taking place. Okay? You can start new with this person. Alright? Beautiful new start, new possibilities. And you can try new adventures, new things. Okay? Together you can, I like this. Together, there's an energy here that you don't have to fear the future. You don't have to fear the future as long as you are honest with each other. Okay? If you are having some challenges with forgiving the past, there's a guided meditation of mine for deep forgiveness you might like to listen at. It is part of my latest online course, the Spiritual Awakening Starter Pack. But the first couple of lessons are free and the guided meditation is part of that. So check it out. There is a link in the description. It says Spiritual Awakening Starter Kit. And I wish you all the best. I wish you all the success. I wish you beautiful love. I'll see you next week. Bye.